Hi guys, it's time for another Blu-ray update, and today I've got a really special one of my favourite films, the Big Lebowski Digibook Blu-ray edition. This is to celebrate 10 years of the Big Lebowski. It's an absolutely fantastic digibook. Inside, well, first of all, when you get it, it comes in a nice cardboard cover, so you get, got all the age ratings, the Blu-ray band. You can take that off. All the information on the back, take that off, and then you've just got a nice picture on the front. Nice digibook. You got obviously the rug, which is relevant to the movie, and it just looks great. So I can't fault the presentation on that. It looks much better than that horrible sticker book source code that I got last week. Open it up. It's got a fantastic booklet in there. Loads and loads of pages of information. Lots of quotes. Lots of cool pictures, lots of information about the characters, a great little booklet on the Big Lebowski. The film itself, obviously, what more is there to say about it? It's brilliant. Why is the dude so popular? Well, I mean, here's a guy who doesn't care about life unless you mess with his rug. All he cares about is, having a few joints, White Russians, and basically bowling. That's basically what the guy cares about, and he just wants an easy life and things not to change. So, but unfortunately, things do mess up for him, and we have to follow him through this storyline of a case of mistaken identity with another guy called Jeff Lebowski. It's very funny. I mean, so many quotes in here, so many, funny scenes. The characters are wonderful. You got like even people who are in it just for a little bit, like the Jesus. It just, I just love. I mean, I've watched this time and time again, and every time I laugh at it. The actual Blu-ray disc itself is fantastic. The extras you now get on it. I've got the I've had this DVD for a little while now, and even though this was called the special edition, it really wasn't that special. There wasn't very much on it. There was a making of, which is on here, and what was it? A few production notes, Jeff Bridges photography. So yeah, but with this, as I said, it's a 10-year celebration. And they've got all the characters back, all the actors back that were like the main cast, like John Goodman and Jeff Bridges, and they're talking about how they like the film. Got John Turturro, who, funny enough, admits he didn't really get the film. It took him 8 years to get it. And Jeff Bridges, you can quite clearly see this is like one of his favourite movies he's ever made, and he's got a real connection with the dude. As I could say, on the extras, I'll show you the back. I've shown you that, haven't I? On the extras, the ones in HD are the ones obviously where they've gone back to interview the cast, and that would be the flying carpets and bowling pin dreams, where they talk about the dreams sequences in the Big Lebowski. They've got the Dude Abides, the Big Lebowski 10 years later, and the Dude's Life, and all that amounts to about 25 minutes of new HD footage of people being interviewed and doing a retrospect on the film. There's obviously stuff that's been in the DVD, like the making of, which is still in standard definition. You got Lebowski Fest, which is obviously about the fans getting together and talking about the movie, their own sort of like festival. You've got an interactive map, which is great. You can go around this map, click on certain areas, and it will take you to what the area looks like now, what the area looks like today. So and it will show you obviously what it was like in the movie. What else is there? As I said, they've got the making of, and they've got other things in here, like the Jeff Bridges photo book is in here again, and you've got obviously the introduction by Mortimer Young for Forever Young Pictures. Sort of a jokey thing where they showed how they found this film, you know, in the archives and restored it and everything. It's all sort of made up. But as I said, fantastic digipack, wonderful Blu-ray, and I can't recommend it enough, guys. You've got oh, by the way, one more thing. This is a digital copy, and this is the Blu-ray. There's no DVD on there, unfortunately. What else is there? Obviously, the soundtrack's great on this too. Trying to think. I don't want to miss anything out for you guys, because obviously I get questions sometimes, but especially about languages. So the languages on here are French, Italian, German, Spanish, and Japanese, and you get subtitles in French, Italian, German, Spanish, Japanese, Cantonese, Danish, Dutch, Finnish, Icelandic, Korean, Norwegian, Portuguese, Swedish, and traditional Mandarin. I'll just give you a proper look at that. That's a bowling ball, obviously, which is pretty cool. I really like the pictures on this disc too, so very nice. And as I said, can't recommend this digipack enough. Probably one of my favourites I've received this year. So there you go, that's my review of the Big Lebowski, and I'll catch you later.